looking up the memes. Wife's boyfriend is cooking dinner tonight. What? I want
Send that to me.
Think about it. The wife's.
Oh!
No, you just press the little the envelope.
Wife's
Oh,
boyfriend.
yeah, yours looks different. You press like that.
Hank's wife.
Send in a direct message, and then you just
Wife's boyfriend is cooking me dinner tonight. Hank's wife.
Bill, she's not coming back for any of this stupid shit.
No.
No, whoa, I couldn't.
I fucked Fitty Man.
Well, see.
I'm done. I'm done.
We'll see who can't drive their grandson without a license, not wearing glasses without a license, using a mop without a license, to hit the brake pedal without a license.
I know the only episode I remember of him was when he was like, "Don't do the dishes, Bobby. That's a woman's work."
Weed killer. You owe me a Coke.
Is that what they call Seth Rogen?
You gotta.
Hello?
You gotta pinch and poke him first.
Oh.
Stand there. Come and help.
What do you want, sir? Why did you send for me?
He wants to poke you.
I sent for you? Oh, yes, I did. Look,
Oh, man.
plant boy.
His face lined up with those skulls. It was like, oh, man, I saw each process of a decaying body.
Fortissima.
And
A rare,
crapula, huh?
precious Venus flytrap.
The old penis
There is a
flytrap.
boy
Oh.
in school, Darby Harrington, who was given such a plant from his father. His father,
So, like,
a nice man.
what's...
Darby is not.
Since we're in high school with this game,
They keep
what's, like, the most bizarre, weird, bad, anything thing that happened to you in high school?
boy. Life and death. Do I make myself clear?
Very clear.
This is too easy for me.
Well, we'll let him go first.
Well, no. I'm having no. If it's too easy, you go first. I'm
Okay.
thinking. I'm thinking.
Mine's only 3 words.
Yeah?
I got cucked.
Right.
You, want to finish your story?
No.
Oh. Well, mine has to be saved for last.
No, I wouldn't understand what you're talking about.
You know what cucked is, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I was with a girl at one point.
Uh-huh.
We'll leave names out for reasons.
Yeah.
And,
Her name was Reasons?
yes.
Okay.
So, me and Reasons were, I mean, it was the first girlfriend. Nothing could go wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. I hear ya.
And by nothing, everything.
Yeah. So, you know, she didn't have feelings for her ex. So she had feelings for her ex. And, like, everything was chill. Like, her ex was still around in the clique, but, like, we all hung out, because it was, like, it was chill, you know? And then, like, we all went to this one place, we went to his place, just to, you know, hang about.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
And then next morning, I wake up to a shaken bed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's shitty.
That would have actually,
You would
okay,
Allegheny High would have been Columbine High.
What, if it was Blake?
Yeah.
Is that what
No.
you're saying?
No. I mean, yeah, one that like always
ITs.
one that always messed me up was this girl that I was, you know, trying to have something with. I don't want to sound over dramatic and use the word nightmare, but one night I had a bad dream that she hooked back up with her ex, and like during the hours that I was sleeping that night, she hooked back up with her ex, which was just creepy more than anything.
Yeah.
Um,
Stop dreaming for multiple reasons.
yeah, yeah.
No, but high school. Something,
High school. Something.
something like bizarre, weird, funny. It's just
Okay.
What memory stands out the most to you about high school? Something that happened to you. What am I supposed to do in here? I think I'm supposed to get a haircut.
Get pretty.
Okay,
Yeah.
I remember.
He's a good boy.
I like Hollywood.
Wow, it looks fucking stupid. So does that.
Hollywood looks stupid?
That looks stupid.
Well, no shit, it's the Dumb and Dumber hair. Oh, that one, I like that one.
That's alright.
Hey, you would. I'm sorry. You have very nice hair.
Oh, Hollywood does look stupid.
Yeah.
No, Smart looks good.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. We'll go with smart.
Make it brown.
Can you change the color?
Yep.
What do you know?
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, what's your story, Blake? What's your high
Go
school?
with that one. It matches the eyebrows. I ain't gay.
So we were outside, and there was this one kid that we went to
You're looking good.
that went there. Why would I even need to say that? But anyway, there was this one kid, and he was kind of like the cliche hillbilly kid.
I'll kick your ass if you keep doing that.
Yeah, and like he would always try to like
I know who you're talking.
he would always try to beef with me, but like it would be funny. And he would come up and be like, "Hey Blake, you hear them frogs?" And I go, "What?" And he like tore ass right in front of me. But we were outside, so it wasn't as bad. It's just like, okay, bye. But so one day he's like, "Hey Blake, I got," and then his phone starts ringing. He goes, "Hold on a second." He answers his flip phone. He goes, "Hello? Yeah, Ma? Uh-huh. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. All right. Okay, I'm coming now." Hangs up the phone. Holy shit, my daddy's going to jail. And then he walked away. That was it.
Holy shit, my daddy's going to jail.
That went over better than I thought it would.
And I know who he's talking about, and I can tell you his voice sounds exactly like that.
Yeah.
Just holy shit, my daddy's going to jail. I need to put on the Aquabear. There it is. Yeah. Ravenclaw. Look at me. I'm a bitch.
I think you look very nice.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so my high school story.
Okay. Have I heard this one before?
You might have, but
I'll let you know.
it's still a good story to tell. I'll just start it off by saying this. Have you ever been called the N-word by a teacher?
Fitting this in, huh?
Yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, you've heard this one?
Yeah, I know this one.
Alright, well, for those of you who haven't heard this one, it's my senior year, Robert's junior year. We're in the same class. We're in Spanish class.
Should we give the? You know what? I'm gonna tell another story.
You want to tell? Okay, you go ahead.
No, well, yeah, I guess this is the prequel. So, me and Donnie didn't really hang out too much until we first. Would you say met, or was it just kind of like serendipity?
You didn't hang out until you met?
Well,
Like, because to finish that sentence, it was like until we met in Spanish.
never seen the dude in my life. Ever.
So,
It's like the second day of Spanish class.
yeah.
That this story happens.
So,
Go ahead and tell them how the alliance was formed, Blake. Not Blake, Robert.
Suddenly we're turning into Civil War here.
I'm sorry he was getting up and distracted me.
Anywho. So, you're getting all the prefixes in Spanish, you know, specific one comes up.
Tell them what the word of the day was.
The word was nadar. And for those of you who don't know, the root word for nadar is nad.
N-A-D.
D. Nad. Now, there was a show in the 1980s.
90s.
Was it? Well, I thought there was in the 80s as well.
No, it was like early, mid-90s. Doesn't matter, go on.
Anyway, alright, whatever. Called Beavis and Butthead. There is a Halloween episode where he puts underwear on his head and just blatantly states, "I'm a man." So, me and Donnie are the only two dudes in this class. The
And
whole
we're
rest of the
and we're
class.
sitting on like opposite ends of the room too.
Yep.
Like complete opposite ends.
We're both in the back row, but we're on the opposite sides of the room.
Yeah.
The teacher was, for some reason, in the back of the class looking at the projector up front, and I just heard in the corner, and I vaguely hear this, right? Because the teacher's talking. I'm just like, what the hell is that noise? I turn to my right, and I see this man over here, head down on desk. He's trying to cover his face. Unfortunately, he was looking left. I was on the left. So I move myself around the teacher.
This is the exact face he fucking gives me too.
I'm looking around the back of the teacher. I'm a gnat. Just like,
Not even trying to be quiet about
no,
it.
I fucking yelled it right in the middle of the Spanish class while she was just teaching. We both lost our shit.
I love it.
And a powerful union was made.
I love it.
I just love the teacher's reaction to that. Like, we were sitting there dying, and she's like, "What's funny?" And I was like, he said, and she's like, looks at us, looks at the projector screen, sees Nad. Oh, that's a no-no word, isn't it? How do I fucking use this thing? There we go. And just, oh, that's a no-no word, isn't it? Only two guys in the whole classroom just... Like, I saw the word Nad, and it's not just the fact that you knew I was thinking of Beavis and Butthead. You knew which scene in which specific episode I was thinking of. Just Beavis in the Halloween episode throwing underwear on his head. I'm a Nad. I just immediately thought of that when I saw Nad, and just, I tried to hide it. I'm just like, I can't. It's the second day of class. I'm trying to hide it, but...
I love it.
So,
I love it.
Spanish class part 2.
yeah, Spanish class part 2. It's a little bit later in the school year. It's trying to get out of here and like not get killed. Where's the fucking door? Alright, fine, you wanna fuck? So it's a little bit later in the year. Now this teacher that we had for Spanish, she was pregnant when the school year started. So at this point, it's a couple months later. She's on maternity leave because she had the baby. So we have a substitute come in. Her name's Miss Brown. She comes in. Now, the preface is Miss Brown is a black lady.
She was Panamanian, but
Yeah, like, well, wasn't she also, like... She's
was-
just probably mixed.
she was definitely mixed, but
Yeah.
her descendants definitely came from Africa to work on the canal.
Yeah. But she, so, she was nice. She was really nice for the most part until she tried to say I didn't do any work.
We're getting there.
Yeah. So, it's... We're... How the fuck do I get out of this room? Oh, there we go. I didn't know I could do that. So, Robert and I are sitting there because we're like in groups working on our classwork or whatever. She just gave us a worksheet to do. And I forget what you did, Robert, but there was like a problem on it and we couldn't like figure out how to translate it or something. And you just found a way to like cheat the system. You found a loophole basically. And I just kind of went, and like it just tickled the shit out of me. And I just went, that's really ghetto. And keep in mind, we're sitting near her desk. And she just goes, she hears me say, that's really ghetto. And she just goes, well, how's that black? And it just caught me off guard. I was just like, what do you mean? And she's like, you said that's ghetto. What makes that black? And I'm like, I didn't say, like, I'm really caught off guard. Because I'm just like, I legit said to her, I'm like, I didn't say anything about black. I just said ghetto. And she's like, well, what's ghetto mean to you? And I'm like, half-ass, cheaply done, cutting corners, that kind of thing. Has nothing to do with black to me. And she's just kind of like, she's just kind of like, oh, okay, I see you. I'm like, yeah, that has nothing to do with black to me. I didn't mean it in that way. And I said, because, I'm 17 years old, so at this time, cultural and racial tensions were oblivious to me because I was a 17-year-old white kid in the mountains. I'm glad I wisened up a bit, but I said, you know, it's like the N-word doesn't mean black to me because if you look at the definition of the N-word, you know, lazy, ignorant, stupid, I've met a lot more white people like that than I have black people. And she goes, well, Donnie, by that definition, wouldn't that make you the biggest N-word in the room because you're always the last one to do your work?
Hard R was used.
Hard R was used. This little blonde white kid wearing a Guns N' Roses shirt just got called the N-word by a teacher in Spanish class. And I just took it.
In Spanish, please.
Yep, in Spanish, please. I took it. Yeah, the best part about that teacher was, like, I thought she was a fucking awesome teacher until, like, the regular teacher came back. And she said she had a note from the substitute saying that I didn't do any of my work.
Yeah, this baffled the shit out of even, like this baffled everyone in the class.
Yeah, she left a note saying I didn't do any of my work, and I was just like, you want to try it again? Because I got, like, all the graded, like, worksheets right here.
Mr. Calloway says I got talent.
Even the regular teacher was like, the fuck is this?
Do you think maybe she got you mixed up with another student, or?
It was a pretty small class, so hard to do. Small class, and Robert and I were the only guys.
It was just weird she'd be cool to you the whole time, and then all of a sudden she left this bad note.
Yeah, it said I didn't do any of my work, and I was just like, what?
Hmm.
It's okay. I got an A in that class.
And a hard R from the teacher.
Yeah, I got an A and a hard R. Dude, you know what's another good story? Dude, that Spanish class is full of good stories.
Yeah. I think I know what you're going to go with this.
Yep. It's one day sitting in Spanish class. There was a girl in the Spanish class.
Was this when I was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe. I don't know if we're on the same page, but I'll tell the story I'm going to tell anyway. We'll see if we're on the same page.
Was it her birthday story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So there's this girl in the class. You listening, Blake?
When you get to
Yes, I'm
when you get to this part, I'll say it
Okay.
because I said it.
Yeah. And oh, it's so fucking good. There was this girl in the Spanish class. We won't say her name. Her name was Reasons.
Her name was Reasons.
So this girl, like from the beginning of the school year, came in. She's a cute girl, and I could tell like Robert had a thing for her. And I'm like, my buddy, he can have it. I'll let him have it. I'll be bro. So we're sitting in the library, because the library was like right next to the Spanish class, so sometimes we would do work in there. And we're doing work in the library, we're in groups, we're sitting at a table, me, Robert, and this girl. And she's complaining about how her boyfriend won't go down on her. I couldn't tell you how we reached that point in the conversation, but she just felt the need to let us know that her boyfriend would not go down on her. And she's like, I keep begging him, like, hey, it's my birthday, you know, do it for me as like a special treat for my birthday. But now he still won't do it, and I'm just getting pissed off, so now I'm just like, lick my cooter! And Robert, this is like a beat. Robert looks at her and says,
I'll lick your cooter.
I fucking cried. And she thought about it. She thought about it for like you could see it in her eyes for like a solid 30 seconds. She thought about it. I'm like, my boy Calvin sitting here trying to get his fucking nuts kissed. I'm going to class, you big bald fuck. Can't hurt me with this haircut, I'm a good boy.
Now, this is Smarty.
Well, still good boy. Better boy than what I was.
Yeah.
I went from skinhead to smart.
Better boy than what I was.
I'll fucking lick your cooter. Dude, I was in tears. Like, Robert, you had my interest with I'm a Nad, but with that, you had my attention.
It only got better in college.
Yeah.
I earned the
Trying to get his
nickname.
nuts kissed.
I earned the nickname Smooth Guy Rob.
Oh yeah, tell that story. That was great. I was so proud of you that day.
So, this is after high school, obviously. College.
Yeah.
Natural progression of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm like, alright. I moved on. And, I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to get back out there. I meet this cute girl in college. And I'm like, you know, let's try and woo this woman.
Yeah.
And Valentine's Day rolls around, and you know how the college is. They sold those chocolate roses and shit.
Yeah.
So,
Very good.
like, this wasn't out of the blue. Like, I had talked to her before, and yada, yada, yada. She knew who I was. I knew who she was. And
Good job.
so she's at the table, like, selling these chocolate roses. And it's, like, Mother's Day slash
I'll see you next.
Valentine's Day at the same time somehow. I don't quite remember.
No, it was just Valentine's Day.
Was it?
Yeah.
Mother's Day's in May, homie.
It was Valentine's Day.
Jim,
So, anywho, I buy 2 of these things. I'm like, I'll buy one for my mom. She's nice. You know, being like, I'm the kind of sensible guy that likes his mom. You know.
lame.
You just don't remember when Mother's Day is.
Every day's Mother's Day.
Oh!
Fucking smooth guy, Robert. Go on,
So,
Robert.
I buy these 2 chocolate roses, and she's like, oh, you should get them for someone you like. And I'm like, all right. So I bought 2 of them. I was like, I like my mom. And then I was just, I bought it off her, did the little, like, finger wiggle, twirled it in my hand, turned it right around, gave it to her.
Oh, man.
And then she got back with her ex.
I don't think that was her ex.
I'm pretty sure it was her
What?
ex.
I have no idea.
What? You did that and you didn't get your nuts kissed?
Nope.
Yeah, I was frustrated for him.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I would have thought you would put mayonnaise on them shits.
Good Lord knows I've tried. Not the mayonnaise. But the
Fucking smooth guy or fucking Throbert over here.
Robert.
Old Throbbing Bobby.
You know, last time we talked off stream, you're like, we gotta get some of this on stream. We're just doing it all in one go tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so. Which means we'll have no material next time.
This means we'll have to actually look at the game.